Aquarius. Okay, this is the Humble Soul. I've already pulled and laid out the cards as you can see for time purposes. So let's get into the first reading for Aquarius for October 2018. Your first card is the Strength card. Strength talks about, of course, having strength. Not only that, taming the inner beast, but we'll see as we read through the cards. Then you are met with the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is talking about sorrow, or basically looking at your emotions and getting past the disillusionment, like the illusion of the emotions that you thought you had for a person or for a situation, and only taking what was real or what you need and leaving the rest behind. But he's still looking at those cups. So maybe you were indecisive. You was in decision mode, like, okay, I'm going to take this, I'm going to leave that type of thing. Take it as it resonates. And then you're met with the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a new direction, moving towards a new adventure. So somebody tamed themselves, I won't even say tamed. Somebody had the strength to look beyond the emotions. It could have been false emotions or whatever, but to look beyond the emotional aspect of a situation and take the lessons, the memories, the good times, the good aspects of that relationships, and say, you know what, I got to move into a different direction though. It was great, but it's time for me to move forward to a different a different direction. That is in your past, Aquarius, okay? In your present, you have the Seven of Wands in reverse, the Hangman reverse, and the Queen of Swords upright. All right, so the Seven of Wands in reverse, you could have some type of hesitation or anxiety that you're dealing with. You went into a new direction, but yet you're still kind of hesitant or dealing with some type of anxiety over this new direction. You might be, with the Hangman here, you might be holding on to the illusion still, or just holding on to the fantasy of that past relationship that you walked out of. Or maybe somebody did this to you. Maybe somebody thought that, you know, the feelings was, they took what they wanted from it. They said, okay, this was a lesson. They walked away, went to a new direction, which, you know, caused anxiety for you. And you're kind of hesitant to reach out to this person or to move forward because you're holding on to the possibility of them coming back. But then you have the Queen of Swords is saying, cut through the bullshit. It's, you know, you holding on to whether that person is coming or not, keep manifesting it or whatever. It's only keeping you stuck. They're moving forward while you're stuck in the Hangman's position. And, you know, the Queen of Swords is like, you know, you can come, but I will cut you off at your bullshit. Because you got to remember, this person did leave because of another opportunity or something that seemed better or whatever the case may be. Take it as it resonates. So you got to remember that. So if they ever did come back, would you really be able to trust them? Would you really be able to give them your all? Just saying, just a question. But either way, the Queen of Swords is sitting here saying, you know, it's time to get out of that illusion mindset. Stop waiting for whether they are coming or not. The Queen of Swords, you're Aquarius. It's time to use your mind and move forward, get rid of those emotions and things like that, and just say, hey, if they come, they come. They don't, they come, don't. But if they come, I am smarter and wiser enough to say, hey, that's some bullshit. I'm cutting it off. Go on by your way. Or, oh, okay, you seem like you learned a lesson. You could say it a little bit. I don't know. Take it as resonates. But in your future, you have the Ten of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Eight of Cups reversed. Okay. The lovers do talk about a new love. So you possibly could have a new love. If you are to get out of this hangman section and just be able to cut through the bullshit. But you know, once again, be patient with yourself. But okay, you could have a new love. You could have somebody whose values are equal to yours, who's your equal, who you can you know, stand eye to eye with, in a sense. And it could be a stable and very good relationship. The lovers, like I said, you got the Ten of Pentacles. If somebody, a good relationship that, you know, like I said, viable relationship. It could be a new relationship, or it could just be that you get back to, if you're a person that's a single parent or whatever, you get back to your family. You become very family oriented. Your family becomes balanced financially. You know, you start to find the value in your family because you made a decision. Lovers also means a decision as well. Okay, the Eight of Cups in reverse, that talks about maturity. It talks about walking away from the emotions, the BS that kept you tied and entangled, being able to make decisive decisions, and being able to just to move forward in life. So whether this is a new relationship that's a good, valuable relationship, and it gets you moving forward in life, or if it's a, you know, you getting back down to the basis of family, valuing family and friends, you know, being more mature and committed to those relationships, and you know, being around people who share your values. So it could be a new relationship, or you connect back with your family, but you walk away from the emotional entanglements that you had in your past. So, okay, Aquarius, so I hope that resonated with you. Let's get you some oracle cards for October 2018. Aquarius. Ooh, jeez. Those I kind of just gave up, so they didn't fly out. Aquarius, October 2018. Alright, Violet Angel, Breaking Dawn, Three Witchy Sisters, the Power of Three. Okay, so Breaking Dawn. Breaking Dawn is like breaking a cycle, completing the cycle, I guess you could say. Then you have the Power of Three. Three is like the Holy Trinity, the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, being of, you know, mind, body, and spirit, coming into one with yourself. Because after this cycle, after you complete this cycle, let's use an advice for Aquarius for October. Almost came out, huh? October 2018. Let's read what messages or advice you have for Aquarius for October 2018. Something don't come out, we will be pulling from the deck, okay? Like attracts like. If you are longing for more love in your life, you need to be more loving. So if you were, and if the situation happened where somebody did this to you, they went on a different direction, and maybe you called and you text and you Express to them how you felt, be it bad, good, or indifferent. They're saying, oh, that's funny. They're saying, you know, if you want more love, be loving. Be a loving person. And sometimes Aquarius like to check out and just have their own time to themselves. They need the independence. So if you want people to respect your boundaries, respect them. Leave them alone. If they come back, they come back. If they don't, they're lost. Somebody else's game. Be the person that you want to be involved with. But I said it was funny while I was shuffling. It's because rising above, clarity, freedom, solution. So yeah, rise above the pettiness. Rise above trying to explain yourself to somebody who already made a decision. Eternal love, happiness, harmony, and fulfillment. It can be yours. We have the Ten of Pentacles and the Lovers here. You can have eternal love, but also eternal love is getting into the mind, body, and spirit, the power of three, attracting what you want. So you have to have that in you. So you have to, you know, be one with yourself, because you don't want nobody who's confused. So you got to get one with yourself. You got to mind, body, and spirit, get it all connected, so you can attract somebody who's connected at mind, body, and spirit as well. Then your last one is the message. Positive news, positive outcome. Please, please, please do not take that card as a, yes, he's coming back. No, or she's coming back. We're not doing that. Positive news, positive outcome can very well just be you finding you. It can very well be you moving on. You're not stuck anymore. Someone new. It could be the person, but if it's not, it's still a good outcome. Because this was all a lesson. Lessons and lessons. There's a blessing in each lesson. You got to remember that. So I'm not going to say they're going to contact you. I'm not going to say that they won't contact you. What I will say is at the end of the day, you'll be okay. Start working on yourself. Messages for Aquarius for October 2018. Messages for Aquarius 2018. The flip thing. You need a good fucking cry. Get your ugly cry on. Let that shit go. Your soul will thank you. Yes. Let it go. Cry it out. Cry me a river. Just don't drown in it. Cry the river. Let it go. Write a journal. Do whatever you gotta do. Let them go. Because irregardless, I'm going to try this again because that really didn't come out. But irregardless, if that person is to come back, if it's destined for that person to come back, you first got to let them go. That cycle has to end. In order for that cycle to end, you got to let them go anyways. So let them go. Cry it out. All right, 2 came out. Okay. Take a shot. Don't take 12. Take 1. Okay, maybe 2. And move on. So get your ugly cry on. Take you a couple shots. Listen to your music. I'm a music person, so listen to your little sad love songs or whatever you got to. Write some things and let it go. You need some fucking yoga in your life. Ancient shit is cool. Yes, it's time for you to center yourself, meditate. After you have your little cry, and you listen to your music, you have your drink, you smoke, whatever you do, relax, chill out, manifest something great in your life. Manifest something great for Aquarius. Far as the other person, they made a decision. And whether their decision is going to circle them back onto you, we don't know yet. But what we do know is we need to get past this, Aquarius, so we can get better. Even if that person comes back, they got to come back better because we will be changed. Okay, Aquarius? So that's all I have for you guys for the first group of Aquarius for October 2018. If this does not resonate with you, please hang on and get to the second message right after this. And hopefully that one will resonate with you. Or hey, if this one did, but you want to stick around and listen to the second one, because you might get some information in that one, please feel free. But until then, well, until later or whatever, if you don't stick around for the second one, peace and many blessings. Take care. Hello Aquarius, this is the second reading for October 2018. Again, like the first one, I shuffled and laid out the cards already for time reasons. So let's dig in and get straight to your second reading. For your past energy, you have the Ace of Swords. I don't know if you guys can see, so I'm going to put it down somewhere. There you go. For your first energy, your past energy, you have the Ace of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Five of Cups. The Ace of Swords is bringing clarity through religion or spirituality. You might want to turn around. Turning around may be the best option for you because there's love near you. But let's see if you actually turned around, huh? But yeah, you find clarity through some type of spirituality or religion. In your present, you have the Four of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Page of Pentacles. The Four of Swords is like basically you decide to retreat. You lay down your sword. You're not fighting. Whatever it is that you was fighting, that you had to find clarity through religion. You stop fighting it. You just retreat, rest up, because you're like, it's I probably let's how does the saying go? Basically, like you may have won the battle, but you didn't win the war. So you're resting for the war. The battle, was temporary. The spirituality was a temporary fix, or the religion was a temporary fix. This situation, whatever this love is that you turned your back on, is still lingering. All right, so you have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is saying religion is great, and it's funny that she's right underneath the Hierophant. She's saying religion is great, but it has its place. When it comes to matter of the heart, you need to go within and do what you're guided to do from within. Follow your intuition. Religion and spirituality isn't really going to help answer those questions that you have. Met with the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles, he's young. He's learning the value of money because the Pentacles there. But it is somebody who's learning the value of materialistic things or things that are valuable. So it could be you going within and learning the value of love, learning the value of a person, or maybe this person that you turned your back on to seek, and you sought religious or spiritual advice for. But either way, that's what that's about, is finding the value in learning the value, not finding, but learning the value of things. So going within, learning the values within while you're retreating. Okay, so in your future, you have the Four of Pentacles. Okay, the Four of Pentacles. It's like you are being a hot shot financially, like you learn the value financially of money or materialistic things, or you are progressing religiously in the religious world or spiritual world, but you still are off balance. You lack love, emotions, and things like that nature. So they're saying that yes, you're doing good financially, or yes, you're doing good in your job, or whatever the case may be, but you're lacking love. You're still off balance. That's why they're saying, that's why the high priestess is saying, religion is great, spirituality is wonderful, but you still need to go within and address these issues, these emotional issues that maybe you're blocked, you have blocked. So you just focus in on work, and you need to unblock some of those things, because you need to be balanced. You need love too. What's good at having success when you have nobody to share it with, or nobody to pick up the phone and call and say, hey, this happened, that happened, and they actually are proud of you and happy for you. Okay, so then you have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is talking about somebody who's, they elevated the game. They may have got a promotion, a new title. I got tongue tied. Sorry. You kind of stepped your game up, and when it comes to work, business, I wouldn't so much to say relationships, because it don't seem like you're in a relationship, because you're lacking love. So you kind of step your game up on the financial aspect, or in the aspect of your life. You stepped up a little bit, and everybody's looking at you like, yeah, you did your thing or whatever. You may be receiving awards, a promotion, like I said, however take it as a resonate. But be careful not to become too egotistical, because you lack the love, because you lack somebody whoever this love is, they humbled you, they balanced you, they made you feel like you was the man, or you was the woman, but in the other hand, you're just blah blah to me, whatever. So humble yourself. Like, congratulations, they gave you that pat on the back. You wasn't searching for it. You wasn't always looking for it, because you had it, and you knew whatever they gave was real. So with this promotion, or with this new title or newness that you step into, because you lack that balance of love, you can very well become very egotistical. So you got to be careful of that. Then you're met with the Seven of Pentacles. I was looking at these numbers. That's 2 sevens. Okay. 2 sevens. Anyways, but the Seven of Pentacles, he said, and I think you guys had this in your last month. I'm not sure. I think he came out. But now he's in your future tense. So basically, you're looking at the relationship or situation that you walked away from, that you invested in. And you are so upset at the fact that you didn't reap a harvest. You did everything you were supposed to do, but like, you're really upset that nothing came of this. Well, this card is also saying nothing came of that, but you need to learn your lessons, take your lessons, pay attention to, like, really reflect and really see what you use, what soil was used, the water, the location, whatever do you use to plant this. And the reason why I'm saying that is because it's a tree he's looking at, if you can't see it. But looking at everything that you did to plant this particular tree, or to nourish this relationship, or not nourish this relationship, take your lessons, and when you move forward, either move forward towards that person or move forward towards a new person, learn those lessons so you don't repeat the same thing. What you don't defeat, you will repeat. Remember that. So, once you recognize your faults or your lack, maybe that person's lack, or red flags that you try to make white, I don't know. You put your bleach on them in pink, I don't know. Either way, take those lessons and take them on to the new relationship that you're going to have, or if you go back to that person, learn the lesson so you don't repeat it with that person. You guys can come back stronger and powerful, because she wanted to come out, which is the Queen of Wands, and she's backwards. And this is a queen that, as you can see, her throne is very guarded. It looks very entangled. It's like, it kind of is like a maze. And she seems like she's very guarded. So you may be going towards a Queen of Wands. It could be a fire sign or somebody who has that energy. That she seems like she's guarded. Like it's going to be hard as hell to get to her. It very well could be the person that had the love for you that you turned your back on. But you're going towards her. And what you have to realize is, even though it may look confusing, it may look a little too much to get through, to get to her, that is her guarding herself. That's her protecting herself. Because in reality, she is a very active person, a very adventurous type of person, fun, very passionate. All those things that, if it's the past person, all those things that you loved about that woman, she's still there. She's just a little more guarded, because whatever clarity you had and you walked away from her had taught her to be a little bit more guarded. And if it's not a woman, it could be a man. If you are an Aquarius woman, you walked away from a man because you had some type of clarity or spiritual awakening that said that relationship was just too much. And it doesn't even have to be spirituality. It doesn't have to be church. I just said it because of our religion. I just said it's because of the high priestess. But it could be somebody like a mother, a father. Your family didn't approve. An elder in your family didn't approve, or your friends didn't approve. Somebody didn't approve of this relationship. So they was pointing out things that maybe you thought, hey, yeah, you kind of are right. However it is, but whoever this person is, that male or female, they're just a little guarded because of situations in the past. But once you get through to them, and it's not that hard. It really isn't. It just looks difficult. Once you get through to them, you will find someone who is very adventurous, very caring, very passionate, a motivator, and they're motivated to do their own thing as well. So, Spirit Universe, let's see, what advice or messages do you have for my Aquarius? If nothing comes out, Aquarius, of course, I will pull. Ooh, 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 ooh. That just flew, huh? Oh, jeez, Louise. All right, here we go. Huh. Snow Angel. The signs are with you already. Yes. So, you may be looking for answers, and just like the High Priestess, this just goes with what the High Priestess is saying. You're trying to look here, there, everywhere for answers, and the reality of it is within you. You got to go within yourself. You got to be on this. You have to go within. Let's see. Oh, I didn't want to drop. That's just for Aquarius for October 2018. Advice or messages for Aquarius. I hate doing that because I know it's loud. Yeah, messages are. It's getting a little scary for Aquarius. Something doesn't come out, of course, I'm going to pick messages or advice for Aquarius. Where they go, I should say. Here we go. Receive with love and appreciation. Receiving something lovely from others is a way of showing love. So, you could be you could be thinking about sending this person a gift or something, just, to show them that you love them. If this is somebody who did this to you, Aquarius, if they walked away from you, and you're now kind of like the Queen of Wands, kind of the difficult one to get through, and this is their story, you still might be thinking about sending them something. Or if they send you something, a small token or whatever, just remember, you receive things with gratitude. Even if you're kind of like, I want to hit this person or whatever, if you're still vibrating low, remember to always show appreciation and love for, and be in gratitude for receiving gifts, even if it's not from somebody you particularly want to receive them from, because gratitude goes a long way. Okay? I love you. These are very important words. Maybe that's what the person wants to hear. Maybe that's what the person is missing. Maybe you wasn't too emotional. Because I remember that was a part of the reading. It's time for you to think with your emotions and not with your so much of your mind. There you go. Maybe that person just needs to hear you say, I love you. Maybe that's what you just need to give them. Simple words. I love you. Treasure, and maybe that would start getting those branches and stuff to come on down. Treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. If you're the person that was seeking not relationship advice, but religion and things like this, and this is your reading, maybe you forgot to show this person that you really appreciated them, that you treasured them, that you loved them. And you walking away with your clarity, maybe your intent wasn't all bad, but they took it as, you really didn't love them. You really didn't care, because maybe you never told them you loved them, or showed them how much you appreciated them. And, and it's leaving them to be very guarded. If you're the person that got left, Aquarius, then it's telling you, maybe you was the one that treasured this person. Maybe you showed this person how much you loved them and things like that, and you still don't feel like you're good enough. Don't let that deter you from giving what you give. I don't know what just happened there. Okay, let me hear this up because my phone was tripping. So, messages for Aquarius for October 2018. Ooh, that one almost wanted to come out. Messages, advice. Okay, because I have to. Reflection, illusion, self-examination, distortion. So yes, you wasn't looking at yourself. You wasn't following your own intuition. It's time for you to do some self-reflection. Okay, sorry about that, Aquarius, but let me hear if we finish this. We are at the home stretch here. Let's get your Rebel deck advice. But the reflection, getting rid of the illusions, really examine yourself, your actions, your maybe the way you were in a relationship. Jeez. There's a card that flipped over and I'm trying to find it. Okay, so time to reflect on those things to see maybe that they wasn't just all the problem. Maybe it was you had a part in this, and maybe there's some things for you to learn. So for the Rebel deck, you got the $, make it rain. So yes, you did go full throttle for his job, career, new business, whatever. You went the money route. You put your head down and said, I'm just going to focus on my career, my money. And yes, you are successful in that, but you're missing love. You're missing the emotions. You're missing the support system. Okay, the next one is laugh. Where the fuck is your sense of humor? Yes. You're just being too uptight. You're too focused on money. It's like this. No, you have fun. Relax. I'm quite sure this person, I'm thinking this is the past person. And if it is this past person, they brought laughter and joy and fun to your life, and that's what you're missing. That's the out of balance, the love, the laughter, the fun, the good times, the adventure. You better get your boo back. And your last card is shit is going down with your job. Oh shit. Reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit. Well, damn. But it was going so good. So basically, if you are giving so much into your job, the universe is funny like this. Let me explain something. If you are out of balance, Aquarius, the universe has very funny ways to bring you back into balance. And even if that means your job or your financial situation, you could be on top 1 minute and on the bottom the next. Why? It's because you're out of balance. Are you ignoring your intuition and you're ignoring what they're trying to guide you to do? You're staying away from what they're saying is destined for you to do. So they would take away your distraction or anything that's in your way. So I suggest, just a little bit of advice, if your inner voice is telling you to reach out to that person, try that person, do it. If it's telling you to let that person go and move forward and get out there and start dating again, do it. Whatever your inner voice is telling you to do, Aquarius, do that, okay? Because the universe is, I'm starting to feel like the universe is starting to get a little impatient with you. And they will start removing stuff if they feel like it is in the way. And if you're very religious, then the God that you serve is a jealous God. Put something before you if you want. Put something before him or her, whoever your God is. If you want to, they'll remove it. So it's the same concept with the universe. Okay. So peace and many blessings. I hope this resonated with you guys. If not, best of luck finding somebody that you do resonate with, or just come back with and join me on another reading. Okay. Peace and many blessings, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.